What's going on, world? What's going on? Welcome to another edition of Power Up Wednesdays. My name is Danile Tshazibane, and I'm super excited to share with you another super important lesson that I've learned over the couple of few years of my life. In the previous episode, I spoke about what we're gonna cover in this episode, which is sustaining your struggle with discipline and confidence. Now, the reason why I'm saying that it's very hard to sustain your struggle with discipline and confidence, especially when you're from the hood. You get a lot of people that are going through the most. A lot of us are just facing struggles, um, arguments at home. Some of us don't know how to deal with it, and it's kind of like maintaining your confidence even when things aren't going well, in whatever circumstance you find yourself in. I remember being in varsity. What an experience! What an experience! Um, in my second year, there was a point, a burnt out point, a breaking point, and I got to a point. We all experience and get to that point where you feel like, nah, I don't feel like living anymore. I wanna like the easiest way out is to kill yourself. And that's called suicidal thoughts. I had a couple of those in my second year. Especially when I was editing our film. I had those thoughts, and it came to my mind, and I was like, wow, why am I getting these thoughts? And then the next day, I had to face the lecturers, I had to face the students, I have to look them in the eyes, pretending, acting like everything is fine, while, deep down behind that smile, they don't know. I was going through the most, and I had to maintain and sustain my confidence. I had to be the same Hollywood star. I had to be the same person who smiles, because my personality does not allow me to feel sad, to show my angerness. Like, it doesn't. And so the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I want you to develop a character of sustaining your struggle with confidence and discipline. Now, a lot of us don't know how to get disciplined. A lot of us don't know how to build that self-confidence. That's why when we are in a group, it's easy to stand up when you are in a group. But when you are walking alone, bruh, and you go home at night, you are dealing with your demons. You are dealing with your fears. You are dealing with thoughts. You are dealing with negative energies of people, throughout your life. Whatever somebody says to you in your life, those words, they are stuck. They will stick. You might not see it now, but when somebody says to you something, it will avail like a couple of years in your life. Then you will wonder, why am I feeling this way? Why am I experiencing because you are battling not only with your own thoughts, but with the thoughts and opinions of other people. So to get those, like, when you build your confidence, your self-confidence, you have to kind of like block out the world. You have to kind of like close your ears, kill the noise. And how you kill the noise is that you don't have to listen to what people have to say. Gary Vaynerchuk, a great entrepreneur, he's always on the 1%. It's always about how can you kill the noise. And you kill the noise by doing what you are doing. In the previous episode, I spoke about staying in your lane, doing what you do best, not envying anybody, not trying to mimic anybody, but mimicking yourself, doing what's best for you. So that's how you build your confidence. You get up every single day. You say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to work on my dream. I don't have resources. I don't have money. There is no food in the house. But no matter how bad it is or how hard it gets, you are still going to look at your dreams, that mansion of yours. You see, I still have my $10 million mansion like in my vision board. I still have it on there. I still want to drive my Escalade Cadillac. I still want to drive it. Although it's gonna cost a lot. I see the prices, but that's not a problem. I'm not chasing money. When you have confidence and when you have self-confidence, you do not have to look at money and chase money. Like, money is the last thing that will come in your life, bruh. Money is the last thing that will come in your life. Right now, you have to sit down. You have to think about the things that you are doing, and is it adding to your dream? Is it adding to your goals? Whatever you are doing, whether you are going to the shop, is that thing. You got to ask yourself, is it adding to my dream? You know, that's why some people are so adamant and they are so serious when it comes to saving up. And while you are young, you get to spend a lot more than you save a lot. So right now I am in a point where I can share with you how to sustain your struggle with discipline and confidence. Like, don't nobody know what I go through unless I tell them. Don't nobody what I'm feeling unless I tell them. The people who are listening to my music, they'll know what I go through. They'll have an idea of what I go through. When I go on and I speak to the kids, when I speak to the youth, they'll kind of know what I'm going through. And so I am still able to maintain and sustain my struggles. Bruh, like, we don't have food on the table, but I'm still coming, I'm still going, I'm still telling myself that I have to go to the Wi-Fi and I have to go look for opportunities, I have to go apply for competitions, I have to put in the work, because if I do not put in the work, somebody else will put in the work, and I don't want to live nobody else's dreams but myself. And so that's how you can maintain, and that's how you build your self-confidence. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to live your dream. And trust me, dreaming, it's cool. You can dream however you want. You can have those like nice vision in your life. But if you do not work on your dreams, I promise you, bruh, I promise you, if you do not get up every single day, Bill Gates is waking up like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. Oprah Winfrey, Kevin Hart, all of those people, Eric Thomas, Steve Harvey, they are waking up before 3 or 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. And when I wake up at 7 o'clock, I'm like, I just overslept. And so the reason why I am saying this is because I've been studying these people, and they are in the 1%ers. The 1%ers are the people that we are looking up to as, okay, these are the people that we are idolizing in our lives. These are the people that have shows, that are billionaires, right? And I've realized I don't want to be a billionaire, then share with you, okay, I am a billionaire, this is how you do it. No. So I've decided to share my story while I am in the process of becoming a billionaire. I promise you, bruh, and every single person that I've studied had to say this. Hard work, you have to put hard work on a pedestal. You cannot, like, Steve Harvey said, you cannot tell a big dream to a small brain. Reason being, like, you cannot walk around and tell everybody, this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to do it, I want to be this actor, I want to be this famous. I've been through that too. I also said those things. But if you say it to the wrong people, trust me, bro, your blessings are going to come late. They will be delayed. You will wonder, why am I still in high school? I failed grade 7. You know why I failed grade 7? Because my friends said, let's bunk a class. Let's not go to that class. No, I didn't have somebody that would say to me like, yo, no, don't do that. That's not right. So now I'm in a position to tell you, to share with you that this is how you should do it, because this is how Steve Harvey, if it works for you, it works. If it doesn't work, you don't have to take my advice if you don't want to. But at least I'm here sharing with you. I don't want to be at the top and then share what I went through. I'm in the process, so I'm in love with the process. I'm in love with the hunt. I'm in love with getting up. I'm in love with like waking up before everybody else wakes up. I'm in love with that. Before the 6 o'clock news, I already know what's happening in the news. I already know what's happening in the stock market. I've been on that. And so taking you back to sustaining your struggle with confidence and discipline on this episode, really, bro, you got to look at your life. You got to look at your life as an emergency. We don't know. Tomorrow is not promised. And we all know that. So don't act like you have 1,000 years to live. Don't act like you got 1,000,000 years to live. Like, don't wait for the right time. Don't wait for the right moment. You have to create that moment and that time and that space. Right? Every day I am waking up and I am writing a song. That's me. Few days, I write like 7 songs in a night. And when I heard Lil Wayne say, yo, I went in studios and recorded 7 or 8 songs, I was like, oh, duh, bruh. Like, I've been on that. So this is what they are doing, You have to prepare yourself for what you prayed for. And this is the end of the video. I just want to share with you, like, you have to prepare for what you prayed for. If you're asking God to become a millionaire, please, please, I urge you to do what millionaires are doing right now. You cannot sleep in if you want to be a millionaire. How are you expecting somebody to live your life if you are not willing to live your life? How are you expecting, bruh? Like, there are so many people who innovated stuff. Don't you want to innovate your own stuff? Don't you want to create a world where you like, yo, if I leave this earth, I left my mark? And so it really goes deeper than that. And I want to share with you how to leave your mark in the next episode. But like right now, you have to kind of like sustain your struggle with discipline and confidence. You got to wake up every single day, put a smile on. I know something is not going right in your life, but you got to put a smile on. Trust me, people are going to say some nasty words to you. Trust me, like negative words, they're going to say it to you. They're going to tell you that. The way you dress, they're going to say, why are you wearing that? You're not wearing a Nike. You're not wearing a sneaker. You're not wearing Adidas. You're not wearing an All-Star Techie. Why you like, people are going to say those words to you, but you have to kill the noise. And that's how you build your self-confidence. That's how you sustain your struggle with discipline and confidence. Right? I hope this video and this episode, you were able to like extract something out of it. And maybe if you apply it to your life, it might work or it might not work. I don't know. But I'm super duper excited to share with you on this Wednesday that like your life is an emergency. It's not an urgency. It's not a priority. It's an emergency. You have got to get up. Like, I don't care what people say right now to me. You know why? Because I know what I want in life. And whatever you want in life, it's there. You just got to wake up, get up, dress up, and smile, put on your face. Know that whatever you want is waiting for you. It's not going to come to you on a silver platter. Don't nobody going to give it on a silver platter. You got to get up. You got to get up and go get it, bro. You see like the Baby, you see Lil Wayne, you see Drake. Like, why are they still making music? Why are they still recording and releasing songs? You know why? Because there is more to your life than what you are thinking. There is more to what you have right now than what you have right now. Like, you just gotta like look at your life and look at it as an emergency. If you look at your life as an emergency and not on survival mode, ooh, bruh. If you are on survival mode, like just trying to get to the next day, if you are on that mode, then I'm sorry. I promise you, the truth and the matter is, like, I'm sorry. If you are on survival mode and you want to live like you want to live, you have got to do some things that you've never done so you can live like you want to live. You've got to wake up earlier. You've got to put in more work. You've got to smile bigger. You've got to say out louder. You got to work. At the end of the day, it all comes down to work, man. It all comes down to who's putting in more. Who's putting in more work. Right now, I promise you, bro, there is a couple of things that people don't know that I've done. If I were to tell them, they would never believe me until I show them. And so you have to see the things that other people are not seeing so you can live the way you want to live. They will see it and then they will believe. Trust me, they will. But if they don't see it and you see it, they will tell you that we don't see it and we don't believe you. So you have to believe it in first. And that's the end of the video. That's the end of the episode. And I'm super duper excited. Man, like, I'm proud of you. You came this far. Like, don't stop now. You cannot stop now. You cannot stop now. That's not an option. Quitting, failing, giving up, that's not an option. Right now, you got to go get it. You got to go hunt it down. My name is Danile Tshazibane, and I'll see you in the next episode of Power Up Wednesdays. Let's go. Yo, before you go, Danile Tshazibane has been nominated as SA's Best Upcoming Artist at the Love Your Dream Awards. If you wish to see him hold that award, SMS the keyword LYD Award 1 to 45633. That's LYD Award 1 to 45633.